Gamescom 2015 and Microsoft's press conference looks pretty interesting. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, Picky Old Gamer. Gamescom 2015 is going on, and Microsoft just did their press conference, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. There's a lot of news. I saw this on Polygon.com, which I'm going to link the article down below. And I'm not going to hit every single thing because there's a lot of things that interest me, and some things that don't interest me. But you can look at everything out there. First thing is Quantum Break. It's been not rumored, but it's been shown off for a while since the Xbox One was pretty much been displayed in E3 back in 2013. And it's going to get a release date now about April 5th, 2016. Looks pretty good. It looks okay to me. It's not really been on my radar, but, it's pretty good. But at least people have been waiting for it. It's got a release date. Now, I watched this trailer, and I'm going to have a link down below to all these. Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 is, the third one in this Crackdown series. It is just awesome, open world craziness and super soldier. I'd say super soldier goodness. I play Crackdown 2 a lot with my friends. One of my friends that's passed away now, and it's really fun. Crackdown 3 is 100% destructible. The whole damn environment. It's going to. Reading some of the tidbits, uses 20 times the power with the Microsoft Xbox Cloud. So, that's PR stuff. Is it really 20 times the power? It doesn't matter to me. It looks great. The whole damn environment, everything, buildings collapsing on top of other buildings. It looked good. Check it out. Next one is Scalebound. This one, again, the way I am, I don't always have everything on my radar, but this one has popped up on my radar. It looks good. It shows a young guy riding a dragon. The action, he lands and he goes after some people. The action looks kind of like Final Fantasy 15. There's a lot of third person behind, maybe even kind of Devil May Cry. It looks pretty good. And then he has powers like his right arm was an entire scaled like dragon arm. Looked pretty cool. Then he finally transformed later on and went after a big monster. And at first I was like, oh, this trailer looks good. Does it look bad? Does it look great? But then that last bit was like, you can, command your dragon. You can do a lot of power-ups. You can transform. It looks pretty interesting. And then it's 4-player co-op. I like co-op. I think co-op's better than normal multiplayer just because I don't have a lot of time. I play with my buddies that we went to college with, and, everybody will say that, oh, how can you not like multiplayer? But, you play what you like, but this looks pretty good, so check it out. For everybody who liked the chat pad on the Xbox 360 controller, they're bringing it back for the Xbox One. It looks really good. You can still find these used in GameStops and places, and still people want a decent amount for them. And it helps you from having to type and go through those ungodly menus of up and down, left and right. We've all done them, and it's cool. So if you're a big chatter on Xbox One, this is something to look forward to. Killer Instinct Season 3 will launch March 2016. Killer Instinct is really fun. I love the original. The second one, I didn't play as much, but it was really good, especially the home release on Nintendo 64. And now the third one, which you just say Killer Instinct, it's been great on Xbox One. I really bought into the first season. I haven't really bought into the second one. I've kind of fallen off of playing the fighting games as much, but it's still a great game. A really great game. And Season 3 is, like I said, it's going to have a new surprise in that Rash from Battletoads is in it. And they show about 30 seconds of him fighting. He's got all the moves, the big boot, the big fist, ram horns, and then he even has a move with the jet bikes from the Turbo Tunnel. The Turbo Tunnel, which pissed everybody off as a kid, pissed the AVGN off. And it's so hard. And it looks interesting. And looking at it, it says Rash's availability is limited for now and will be playable as part of the test period. It runs until September 8th, 12 a.m. Pacific time. In order to get access to Rash, Killer Instinct players will need to have, I think they need to have bought some access to this other stuff. I didn't grab all the information. My bad. But he's coming to the game today, but his availability is limited. So, it's interesting. You may be able to fight him. I don't know. He looked really cool. He's, a little gimmicky, but Killer Instinct is just fun. It's just over the top. It's crazy. And, you have people made of fire, Cinder. You have raptors in it. You have cyborgs in it. It's a fun game. It's always been a fun game to me. So it seems fun. And I like the little tie-ins. This actually, everybody remember Yoda and Darth Vader and Soul Calibur 2. That was fun. Bloodstained, the spiritual successor to Castlevania, raised $5.5 million on Kickstarter. It will be Xbox One and Windows 10 cross-platform compatible. You'll see this more and more as a couple more things I'm going to push down through here or talk to you about as we go down through this list. Windows 10 is actually doing pretty good for Microsoft. They're going to show a lot of Windows 10 Xbox One cross-play, and it's going to be cool. I think it's cool. They're finally doing what they said they would do with Windows 8, and now we're starting to see it. It's supposed to hit 2017 with portables, PCs, and consoles. And I like it from what I've seen, and I hope it's really good. Next thing. Xbox One is going to have free DVR functionality for TV in 2016, and I'm thinking, okay, I have had DVRs on satellites for a long time. I love it. I can't watch TV normally without it. I skip through the commercials, and as long as commercials record, I think from what the laws state, they get their money, because technically my DVR watches the commercials for them, so I just skip past them, and it's cool. I don't mind fast forwarding through them, but you can take over the air. Over the air is free, and you have rights to put up over the air antennas. No renter, landlord, or even anybody can restrict that. I actually looked up the FCC laws, and I'll actually post a link below. But I didn't see anything in that document about recording. But I think you do have, at least in private use, you can record what you want. But when you take a Comcast, Charter, Time Warner, even satellite box, you take that HDMI cable or whatever, and you plug it in. You have to pay fee. You pay fees. I pay like a few $8 or $9 a month for DVR now. I don't know how they're going to get around that. It's really a lot of legality in how recording TV is, because it's picky, and I don't know how they're going to get around it. I'm not pouring salt in the wound trying to start shit or anything, but I am getting a little picky about it, because this is some really intensive stuff that comes up, in courts, and they don't like it, just free recording of stuff. So I hope Microsoft's got their ducks in a row with that, if they can get around it, or maybe they're paying people. I don't know. It looks cool, even if they come around and you pay them just a little bit. It may have to be kind of neat. So again, I'm just kind of nitpicking it, but if they can get it working right, that'd be cool. And looking at my list here, all future 360 games are going to be backwards compatible from here on out. With the ones come with gold. That's awesome. You're going to get 4 games a month. You're going to get 2 Xbox Ones and 2 360s. That's cool. I'm really patting Microsoft on the back for actually doing 360 backwards compatibility. And like PlayStation, which I got both connected consoles. PlayStation now doesn't interest me. I'm just like Boogie2988. Don't care. I don't want to stream shit across the internet. I'd rather have it right there on my console. And I can't wait for the backwards compatibility, and then start listing all the ones in my old Left 4 Dead's, the Ghostbusters game I still got, and a few things like that. And I just like to have them and install them on the hard drive and be able to play them when I want to, and they'll play even better and look better. So, yeah. I'm not really a Dark Souls fan at all, but Dark Souls 3 gameplay trailer came out, so was shown off. So check it out. I'm gonna, like I said, go to the article and take a look. Again, I want to mention it for people that are fans of it, but hey, it's out there. Last few bits, a couple bits are Halo related. Halo 5 custom bundle, which is a custom Xbox One, 1 terabyte version, custom controller, of course, and then the game, and it had some other things, some Warzone and additions into it, maybe some additions, but it's going to be $500. I saw some people complaining. Well, 1 terabyte Xbox One is going to be $400. The game's $460, and wherever 60, so that's $460 for the game. $40 for the additions and the custom paint jobs, not too bad. I don't really like those custom editions simply because if something breaks, how you gonna go out and say I want a replacement for my custom edition, blah blah blah. But of course, I don't bash anybody that buys one, because if they put out the right one, I'd be right there and buy another one and have my wife scream at me and go, "Why did you buy that?" Because it's pretty. And so if Halo's your thing, there's a new Halo bundle, the custom bundle Xbox One coming out soon. And last little thing I want to talk about, Halo Wars 2 is going to come to Windows 10 and Xbox One, another cross-platform, cross between Windows 10 and Xbox One, which is great. And by this time, this is going to be coming out in 2016, we're going to have Windows 10 on Xbox One. It's really great that, Microsoft's finally doing it right with Windows 10, and I think it's going to really help their platform overall. So, yeah, that's all the news I got on this. I'm trying to keep up with Gamescom over time and see what Sony and other people say. But leave some comments below. Tell me what I missed. I know I missed some stuff, but I'm going to give you the article to get everything. So you'll say, "Hey, you missed something." I got it. I couldn't say everything because it'd take too long. And, some things I'm interested in, some things I'm not. But I'm going to give you guys the link. Please subscribe, pass my channel around, go to Twitter, and hey, let's have some fun with Gamescom coming up, see what all cool news comes out. That's a Piggy O Gamer.